Hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everybody. It's Monday, Motivational Monday. We're here with LaSheila Holmes on her book study Monday. From a poverty mindset to a wealthy mindset. Get into it. Let me get my Instagram on, y'all. Bear with me for just a moment. How's everybody doing today? Y'all like the topic? Dating while raising kids? Dating while raising kids. Come on with it. Dating while raising kids. This is a good one. This is a good one today, guys. Dating while raising kids. Raising kids if you got kids, or dating while your kids is grown. Dating when your kids is out the house. Just dating while you raising kids. Let's get it. Let me get my Instagram up, y'all, because they always slow over here on this side. Oh, I can't use that one. No, that's not good. Hold on, guys. That's a good one. Hey, Instagram, come on in, everybody. Come on in. I hope everybody had a good motivational Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody's just having a good day, period. Because you know what? You had another chance to live. You had another chance to be vibrant. You had another chance to just be here. You know how many people are not here. So we're glad that you're here. We're glad that you're tuning in. And guess what, guys? Do me a favor. Share this live, like this live, let somebody know that I am on and we're coming with a message from my new book. And if you want to purchase this book, you can go to Amazon, Barnes and Noble, all the book sites, and you can purchase this book. I do online book studies on Monday. I go through my book. So today we're talking about dating while raising kids. Because some people don't know how to date and raise kids all at the same time. It's either dating or raising kids, and some people don't know how to do it all together. So we're gonna go through the chapter dating while raising kids. So let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. It says when single parents are raising children, they think that they must wait until their children are all grown before they can have a life, which is not healthy for your own social life. When you are raising kids, you can easily lose yourself. I mean, lose yourself. Because some people are so wrapped up into their kids, they don't see nothing else. Some people are so wrapped up in their kids, they won't even give a man a chance to go on a date. Some people are so wrapped up in their kids, they can't see nothing else. That can be good and that can be bad. You will be so focused on your children that you might lose who you are as a person. So I would advise you that you can enjoy your life while raising your children. So your children, whenever your children are grown or doing their own things, you do not have to rediscover or start out figuring out who you are as a person. Sometimes we so wrapped up in our kids and what our kids want and what our kids want to do, and my kids, and then you will lose yourself in your kids. And then when your kids want to have a social life, you stuck like, who am I? Who am I? You can never lose yourself of raising kids. You can't lose yourself having businesses and jobs. You always got to keep yourself leveled. You always have to keep yourself focused on, I have to love me too, because if you loving somebody else more than you loving you, you gonna lose you. You gonna lose a part of you. You gonna feel lonely. You gonna feel frustrated because you're so pleasing everybody else, and then when they don't feed you back, you're gonna feel lonely. You're just gonna feel lonely, and you're not gonna know how to start back loving yourself when you keep giving out to your children. Okay. I'm not talking about partying every chance that you get to get away from your children every weekend. I would say a few times a month, just relax and enjoy other adults. You got to be around adults to keep your life going. You have to be around girls, some of your friends at the job or your friend, because some women get into circles that you can have a social life at least once a week or a couple times a month. You want to go and you want to enjoy your life. You don't want everything to be based on all around your kids. because your kids gonna get grown one day, and then you're gonna have to figure out who you are. So don't lose yourself or wrapping yourself around your kids at all times. This is hard for some women because they meet a man and want that man to move in with them and their children. That is a big no-no. Not until you know that that man can take care of you and those children. Having an adult life while raising your children will keep your life balanced, so you will not be obsessed with your children, and you will still have a social life for yourself. Take some time out for yourself. Take some time out for yourself. Go do something for yourself once a week. Once a week, if not more times a week. Do something for yourself. So that'll keep your self-esteem, that'll keep your self-care, your self-love at a high level, because you putting yourself first. You got to pamper yourself. Even if you just take yourself out to eat, or take yourself to go get some ice cream, or take yourself for walks, get that self-care so you can be, your mental stability can be stable. Because always giving and always pouring out, you don't want to be so empty that nobody's filling you back in. Go out with some friends, go on dates, just keep living. When you do start to date someone, always remember, as a single parent, that you are dating for you and your children. If the man you like, then if the man that you like, that likes you, then they will have to like your children. If not, then that's not the right guy for you. Let that man that you are dating know that you have children, but you don't have to let him see those children right away. When you start dating, you let somebody know, okay, I have this many children, this and that, and court him a little bit more. Get to know him. Y'all get to know each other. Yeah, he has some kids, but you need to figure out, is he compatible to you? Because you could bring the kids in later, but you need to know if he's compatible to you. Because you could start bringing all of this on top of, here's me and my kids. He needs to get to know you as a woman. Then he can get to know you as a mother. Let me see. Okay, if a man was not raised by a father, he will most likely not know how to father your children. My grandmother always taught me, and I should have listened, but now I know what she was talking about now. When you date a man, go see how his mother and his father operate. If his father's not in his life, see how he feels about his father. If a young man that you date do not like his mother, run. Because he's going to treat you, because the first person that a young boy loves is his mother. So if his mother abused him, neglected him, abandoned him, guess what? He's going to take that. It's a psychological thing. He don't mean to, but he's angry at women because the first woman that was supposed to love him let him down. So if a man does not have a good relationship with his mother, run. If a man does not have a good relationship with his father, I'm going to say this on the father part. If you have a man and he was not raised by his father, ask him who was the father figure in his life. Because my son didn't have a father growing up, but God sent father figures in my son's life. My son was so covered with fathers and ministers and men to help him be a man. See, God will place people in your children's life, but the man that you're dating, if he's over 30 and still hollering about, his daddy didn't do this and he has father issues, and more likely he'll do what his father done to him, to his kids and your children. Ask him if he likes children and if he has children of his own. And if he says that he does, but he has not seen them or do not want to see them, then that's a problem. If a man say he has children, don't want to see them, then that's a problem. You need to ask him why. You need to ask him why you don't want to see your children. Is it that the mother is being selfish and don't want you to see them, or is it a reason why she don't want you to see the children? You got to get, when you're dating, when a woman is a single woman and she's dating a man, these are the questions that you have to ask these people out here, these men out here. You got to ask these men out here. Hello on Facebook. You got to ask these men out here. Because some men are, could be pedophiles. Some men might be woman beaters. Some men, you never know who you dating. So these are the questions you need to ask up front. Up front. Don't play with your kids. How can a man not take care of his own flesh and blood and then think that he will take care of kids that is not his own children? Think about that one. Before you can even consider dating someone, you will need to make sure and know what you need inside of your core. Let me tell you this. Whenever you dating somebody, if you don't know what you need to make you feel loved, you need to discover on you before you can say, I need somebody in my life. Because if you don't know what makes you feel love, see, nobody don't make you happy. They can add to your happiness. If you're not happy before they get there, you're gonna make them miserable. Because they're not going to know what you need to feel happy. You don't even know what you need to feel happy. So you need to discover your core needs. Those are your love language. You need to look up love languages, Google love languages, and take that test. When you take that test, it's 5 of them. They have 5 love languages categories. They have, let me see, they have quality time, words about, words of affirmation. They have gifts. They have, it's 5 of them. I'm probably have to look. Let's see. It's 5 of them. I'm gonna have to look them up and see which ones they have. But it's 5 of them. You need to take that test to see what's your love language. And whenever you find out what your love language is, when you Google it, that's how you're gonna expect love from your children, your friends, in your relationship. That what makes you feel love. Like my top 3 is quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch. Quality time. You got to call me, text me. Even if we spending time together, you could be in one room, I could be in another. That's quality time to me. That's what I require to make me feel love. So if you're not giving me that, I don't feel love. Second is words of affirmation. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Because if not, I don't feel love because you're lying. And then physical touch. I like to be touched and held and loved and kissed and, hugged and all that kind of stuff. So you have to figure out what your love languages are. So if they're not giving you your top 3 love languages, that's not the person for you. Can you train somebody for your love language? Of course you can, if you have the patience. You can tell them, this is what I like. And don't keep telling them over and over and over because they're not children. You can sit them down. If you date and sit him down, you sit there. If you already took the test, let him know your love language, have him to take the test so you'll know how to love them. That's the problem with people loving people. We don't know how to love people. Even your children, set your children down because everybody have their own unique and personalities. And you need to know, what makes a person feel loved. Some person main one line to be gifts. If you're not buying them something or giving them something or writing them something, they don't feel love. But you have to know the love languages. And that's part of dating too, friendships and your children. Any type of ships, you need to know what makes people feel loved. Let's move on. Knowing your love language will help you prep you on what you need in order to feel loved by another person. Once you discover your love language, then you can start to date. So you will know just not to date over and over and over again. You already know what you're looking for. What type of love that you expecting somebody to give you. When you decide to take it to the next level, this is how you can tell if that man is really serious with you. He will start helping you out financially before he even gets to meet the children. He will want to make sure your children are taken care of without asking, where's the father and why is they not there to help you? That's how you could tell a man if he really like you, because you got to date him first and then the kids. You could bring the kids in and see if he's gonna, because if he can't get past you, you know how he gonna get past the children. You got to scan him first. You got to, like they have to scan your luggage before you can put it on the earth. You got to scan him first before you can just throw him on in your house with your children. So you got to scan him first. Make sure that he's a quality type for you, because he's gonna have a relationship with you and your children. And if you don't like everything about him, your children gonna pick it up quick. Because see, quick kids have discernment of spirits, because they're little spirits walking around and they can feel when somebody is not right. So I always make sure you pay attention to the kids when they tell you, mama, I don't like him. It's a reason why, because they carry the gift of God, because kids are angels walking around. As a mother, when a man cares about your children, you want to make sure they're fully taken care of, regardless of whether the father is in the picture or not. This could be your man. Anytime a man say, no, you have kids, but they haven't met them, and he want to help you, okay, come get these groceries. You and your kids eat. Y'all okay over there? Do y'all need anything? I'm just going to drop something out. Come meet me. Here's $50 on some here's $100 on some groceries. Here, a real man that really want a woman with some children, he going to come up out of the pocket. He going to come. He already know you got all them kids and you a single mother. It don't matter what kind of job you got, food stamps or what Section 8, he's going to come up out of that pocket. Here you go, baby, because I want to make sure, because if I want you, I want your kids, and this is what I'm going to have to do is take care of you and your kids. So let me go ahead and start practicing. So that's one good deed. We still scanning now. We still scanning. Ask a lot of questions and watch his actions around your children, because you do not know. Something's on. Hold on, guys. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Hold on, guys, because I heard some noise and I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm back. I heard some noise, but I don't know what it is. Let's get back, because the devil trying to distract me, because somebody needs to hear this today. Somebody needs to hear this today. Let's see. Tips on a real man that has you and your children's best interests at hand. He will do and pay for the things without even having to ask you for anything. A real man that approaches you and finds out that you have children will make sure that you and your kids are provided for. If he can take care of your children, then she knows he will take care of her. Ladies, just be wise when dating and raising children, because you do not want to bring the wrong person around your children and mess them up emotionally, mentally, and physically. Having a man in your bed is not worth it if your children will be affected in the long run. I would advise, if a man is not talking about getting married, then you do not need him in your bed or your house at all. Children pay attention to the things that we do not. Children pay attention to those things. And you do not want different men in and out your house. Then you teach your children how to be a female whore or a male whore. Running people in and out your house. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because your girls will grow up running dudes in and out their house, and your boys will grow up running women in and out their house, because they gonna think that's normal. And that's not. That's not. This should not take years and years for a man to decide if he wants you and your kid. And also, go to his place if you want to lay up. Don't bring no kids around. Don't bring no spirits into your house when you don't know this individual. Go to his place, hang out at his place, and do things at his house. I don't care if your kids is asleep. Our kids don't be asleep when we tell them to go to sleep. Don't be bringing these people into your house. Just sneak over to his house, or pick a day that y'all gonna hook up. But don't bring that spirit over to y'all kids, because all kids don't be asleep when they say they sleep. After the man starts spending time, once you let a man start seeing your kids, after the man starts spending money on the kids, he will want to start spending time with the kids. I will allow him to meet the kids on outings like at the park, restaurant, places kids can go play, so you guys can see how things will work as a family. And so when you start bringing the kids into your life, into the circle, okay, say you, oh, okay, me and him, we've been dating for a while. I'm just gonna be honest. I was dating a guy for a whole year before my kids even know that I was dating somebody. Because first of all, it wasn't none of their business. Second of all, I had to make sure that he can pass me and pass my standards and love me the way I want to be loved before I even bring all this. I don't want, oh, yeah, mom had him, or, oh, no, I don't want my kids to say I had a whole bunch of people. No. Let me date you let me date you. Not my kids don't need to date you. Let me see if I can date you. Because I might get involved and bring you around my kids, and next thing you know, 6 months down the line, I don't even want you. So let me see if I want you. So, I said I did it for over a year. You know what I'm saying? I did it for over a year. Everybody, at least over 6 months, or don't let it be too quick. Don't let it be too quick, because you still getting to know him. But never invite him to your house until you have gone to enough outings where the kids are comfortable with him around them, and you can start letting him come to the house. Let the kids warm up to him before you bring him in. The kids will let you know if they like him or not. Kids discernment sometimes is stronger than ours, because sometimes women, we're looking for love and companionship so bad that we may miss out on the things that is right in front of us with the guy. Take heed when your children tell you about the man. Once you lay down with a man, your outlook on him changes, because now your souls are tied and you cannot see the past. You cannot see past the affection you have for that man. Let the man be around your friends or maybe your family members to see if they see anything that you cannot see. If possible, a male family member or friend, so they can discern the new guy and they will tell you straight like it is from a man's point of view. If you are a woman and does not and do not choose to date, that is okay. But make sure that you still stay socially connected with family and friends, so you won't be so off, so that you will have a balanced life. So you will not get so overwhelmed with the stress of raising kids that you lose yourself. Raising kids alone is not all bad. You must learn to enjoy your children in the season, because once they get to be teenagers, they will leave you behind and you will be home lonely while the kids out enjoying their lives. They gone on when they hit teenagers, because they discover who they are. And you're going to be sitting there looking crazy. So you got to have a social life. You got to have a life for yourself. It's okay to be alone, but not lonely. Being lonely, it will make you make decisions out of desperation for companionship. Learn to balance life. Make sure you are totally done with your child's father before you try to date, because no man wants to come into a situation where you always complaining about your children's father not helping you at all, or any other relationship. A man don't want to come in and hear about all this other stuff of what they did. They don't want to hear about that, because I'm for sure they have stuff that they just came from as well. You should get over your breakup and stop blaming the man for all your problems. Rather, get busy with some work so that you can raise your children God bless you with. Your experience with this man should guide you in choosing a man when you want to date. When God separates you from your kid's father, it's because he knows that your children being around them could mess up your children emotionally, mentally, physically. Stop begging for fathers to take care of your children. There is a reason why God keeps them away. Remember that. Those are some of the tips if you want to date while raising kids, because you do not let your children get grown and then leave and you stuck trying to discover who you are and what you want in life. It's harder when you are older to find a social life, because the times have changed and you are out here looking dumbfounded and not even know where to start. It's a lot of parents wait for their kids to get grown to start wanting to date. Now they trying to figure out how to date, when to date, where to go to date, how to look, and all that, because they put so much attention in raising their kids and they didn't have a social life. I didn't say get buck wild, but have a social life. Go out to eat. Go somewhere with your friends. If you don't got no friends, you got your church friends. You got somebody that you go spend time with. Go take yourself to the movies. Somebody line to meet you. Take yourself out so you can have a social life. Keep living your life. You are not dead because you have children. Just because you have children. Enjoy your children and your own life. That is called living your best life within yourself because you do not lose yourself. You do not lose yourself. If you're a woman, if as a woman you notice that you are losing yourself, get up and start taking yourself out once a week by yourself. Go to the movies, go out to eat, go somewhere that you can spend some quality time where there are good quality men at like cigar lounge. If you don't smoke, check out what men at. Go to Hobby Lobby. Go just walk around. Just go somewhere to be seen. Somebody will see you. Go somewhere and get out of the house by yourself, no children. If you do not know where to start, you can get comfortable at being homebound. You will be scared to go outside. So just work and go home. Some people so comfortable at doing that, all they do is work and go home. Do your workout. And most of them people that do that, some of them people's obesity. All they do is work and go home. Because do you go out to walk? Do you go to the gym? Do you go anywhere other than just work, home, and to the kids? Get out there and live your life. Work out, exercise, because you're going to meet somebody. Go to the store. Just go looking. Go to the mall. Go somewhere. Get out. Get out. Get out. Because you can meet men everywhere. You can meet men at the Hobby. You can meet men at the Hobby Lobby. You can meet. Just get out. Just go look. Rediscover yourself. Figure out what you want to do. Go to the lake. Go somewhere. Just walk. Just get out so you can start building your confidence in the things that you want to do. Because men is everywhere and they always looking because they pray. They prayers. P-R-A-Y. They prayers. P-R-E-Y. Prayers. Make sure they doing both. You don't want no man that just don't want to pray for you. You want a man that want to pray for you. You praying for. Let's see. God wants you to enjoy your life. God wants you to enjoy your life. John 10:10 said, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. Live your life abundantly because God says, stop letting the devil steal your peace and joy. Check out the 5 love language. Go Google that. Know your love language when you're dating. Because just like men is everywhere, women is everywhere. We always at the grocery store. Men can pick up a woman. We everywhere because we always doing something. Keep dating someone until you meet. Keep dating someone until they can give you your top three things on your love languages. Because if they not giving you, if they can come in with the 2, we can work with the 3. But if you don't get that from a person, don't date them. Don't bring around your kids. Don't be laying up. Don't be bringing different spirits because you don't know these men. You got to keep your kids protected at all times because if you don't keep your kid protected at all times, Johnny can come in there and lay up with you and your daughter while you sleep. Johnny can come lay up with you and your daughter while you sleep. So you got to protect your children at all costs. And then Johnny can come lay up with your son too. So you need to protect your children at all costs. And don't be so protective with your kids. Because I used to protect my kids. I wouldn't want them to stand all night with nobody. Okay, is it any men over there? Because I didn't want, because you can let your children go to somebody's house one night and mess up their whole life if it's not right. So protect your dwelling. When you at home, your house is like your kids feel that's a safe haven. So don't just bring any and everybody around your children. If you can't take that man out, if that man can't take you outside the house, because see, I'll meet somebody somewhere. Now, you don't need to know where I live because people crazy. You try to leave somebody, next thing you know, they shooting up your house or they stalking you and want to hit. Now, to get rid of all of that so you and your kids don't lay up with nobody at your house until you know y'all finna take it to the next level, till you know he finna move you and your kids in the house, till you know then don't put all those spirits over your children. And then go have a social life. Go have a social life. Go have a social life. Gotta direct you, gotta give you. See, that's one thing about women. See, if we lay down with men, We thinking with affection and emotion instead of thinking with common sense. God will give you red flags to tell you this is not the right dude. Just because you laid down with him, you can't. All you thinking is what y'all done, how he made you feel. But you don't even know that he's a stalker. You don't even know he funneled with little girls. You don't even know he's pedophilic. You don't even know he done dealt with men before. So that's why you don't bring those spirits in your house. You got to go around his people, go around his friends, see how he act and all of that, his parents, his family. You date him first before your children start dating him. Because if he can't pass your test of not laying down with you so you can see clearly, and then you can let the kids, okay, see if the kids like him, take him to the park, see how he do with the kids and all that kind of stuff. And especially if you got a son, ladies, let me tell you something. If you got a son and that man is more attentive to your daughter than your son, he the wrong one. He's the wrong one. He's the wrong one. He needs to be more hands-on with your son, trying to teach your son how to be a man than your daughter. So I'm just coming on here to encourage you guys. This is Monday night, my online book study from my book. This is my book. I wrote this. So if you know a woman that needs this, book, I empower women mentally, physically, and financially. Try to help get my sisters up. I try to help to get my sisters on board with life, mentally, physically, financially. That's just one of the chapters that I had in there. Dating while raising kids, because I had 4 children and I dated one guy for 8 years and he didn't live with me. No, he might have came over after my kids got used to him. He probably came over, but he didn't live with us. He went on back to his house because all of that, we ain't married out. We ain't finna shack up and my kids see me date one man for 8 years. And then they got grown. Hello from Atlanta. And then they got grown, Now, but I still had my life, baby. You feel me? Baby, I would get up and go with my guy friend. I would go with my girlfriends. I would have me a social life. The devil is a lie. Because see, I taught my kids, when you hit 9 years old, you going to watch your brothers and your sisters. That's your job, because I'm going to pay you like I would have paid a babysitter. I had nannies and stuff, but whoever stayed with me, they kept my children. So I had a social life. If you want a social life, you can have a social life. Don't sit there, I can't go nowhere because nobody to keep my kids. Baby, you can go online and get a nanny and pay for it. Yes, ma'am. It's somebody to keep your kids, because them online, they going to do all kinds of drug tests, this test, that test, to make sure, because they don't want to be sued if you put them kids in they custody and something happened to them. You can have a social life. I'm telling you, you can have a social life. You can have a social life. So all I'm saying now, guys, is just watch who you're dating. Even on the flip side, men, if you got kids, watch this lady. If she have kids, how she treating her kids? Is she gonna treat your kids the same? It's all reversible. Vice versa. Vice versa. Vice versa. Vice versa. So just protect your kids at all costs. Just to protect your kids with all costs. And then also, gentlemen, since I got some gentlemen on there, if you have children, you don't take care of your own children. Women, look at that. How you gonna come in here and take care of mine and you don't even take care? I don't care if the baby mama don't want you to see them. You better send her something. Go drop some clothes off at the Go drop some clothes off at the house or something. And you gonna have to explain that one. You gonna have to explain that one, because a man is a provider. I know it's crazy baby mamas out here, but you got to do what you got to do. You pray God to make sure you can see your kids. But I just want to get on here. That was my subject today. That was my topic today, dating while you having kids, because I did. And my life is balanced. My life is balanced. My life is, I'm not married. My kids is still My kids is still around, and I'm not married yet. But if I do get married, I still have a social life. I know how to date. I know how to go out. I know how to have fun because I did it while my kids was growing up. I went to school while my kids was growing. When I was a stay-at-home mom, it's things that I kept my life balanced. I kept my life balanced. So that's all you need to do is keep your life balanced in life. You know, raising kids and having a business, raising kids and dating, and raising kids and doing this. You got to have a balance in your life for you. Where's your self-worth? Where's your self-care? All of that. You have to have a balance. Because if not, you could lose yourself real quick. I love my kids. I love my kids. If I don't ever get married, it's just me and my kids. But I have a balance that I date. I know how to date. I go on dates. I go places. I have fun, you know, but you just have to have a balance in your life. And just be careful who you bring around your children, because you don't want your children traumatized because of the men and the women that you decided to have, all because you wanted to lay up, because that's all it's about, laying up. All because you wanted to lay up and your kids is all messed up. All because you want a companionship. Now your children messed up. Now they grown, don't even talk to you. Now you're lonely. You ain't got that man and this and that. You don't want to lose your children because of you want to lay up and have a companionship with somebody. Because your children come first. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you something. The way you treat your children when they're young, that's how they're going to treat you when they're old. If you mean to your children when they're young, they're going to be mean to you when they're old. If you're not around your children when they're young, they're not going to come around you when they're old. It's called reciprocity. So if you always put men before your children, when your children get older, get them somebody, they're going to put their husband or wife before you, and you're going to be looking lonely. So love your kids, have a balance with your kids. It's just a balance thing. It's a balance thing. Because I raised 4 kids by myself. Me and God, baby. But it was a balance thing. Everybody had their own personality, own character, on this and on that. But it was a balance thing. So just remember, you know, who you bringing over your kid. Make sure you take them through the process. Just like when you going on a trip, when they have to scan your luggage and they have to scan your mail, you better scan these people. Ask them questions. Is there anything fragile in here? Is there anything with liquid? That's how they talk to you at the post office. Anything liquid or fragile? Anything that's breakable? Before we ship this off, you got to talk. You got to scan these people coming in and out your life, out your children's life. So I hope you guys got something out of tonight's teaching, out of my book. Let somebody know this is encouraging for men and women. And I thank you guys for tuning in this evening. I will be back next week because I do this on every Monday. I do my online book reading on every Monday. I'm just going through my book. We don't have nothing but time on our hands. So I just wanted to feel comfortable, you know, getting out there, you know, going over the book. That this is my first book that I've written. And I just want, you know, God just graced me to write a book and put everything that he taught me as a single mother into this book. So I want to help any other single mothers or fathers. This book will help you. If you know anybody that's a single mother or a single father, they can purchase this book. They can go to Amazon and they can just look this book up. And they can check out, they can on Instagram, you can check my bio on my Instagram if y'all follow me on my Instagram. And if y'all don't follow me on my Instagram, follow me on my Instagram, guys. What are y'all doing? And I also I do this on Mondays. I do Lunch and Learns Monday through Friday at 12 Central Standard Time every day. I talk about everything every day at 12, Lunch and Learns with me. Also, if you guys are into, I have a fitness, it's called a lifestyle challenge fitness group over on Facebook. If you know anybody that want to be physical fit, anybody that want to live healthy, because the lifestyle challenges, I'm challenging you to live a healthy lifestyle mentally and physically. Changing things, how you eat and your body and what you can do and exercise. So I do have a private Facebook group over there. It's called My Lifestyle Challenge over on Facebook. If you guys would like to join that, I work out every day. I post foods every day. We got a community that we're growing because that is going to be a movement, My Lifestyle Challenge. And it's just challenge you to have a better lifestyle of your health. of eating, the products that you put in, and vitamins and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys are interested in that as well, you can go over to Facebook. It's called My Lifestyle Challenge, and it's in my bio on Periscope, Instagram, and Facebook. If you want to go check it out. It's in my bio, and you can join that group. And I work out every day. You know, you got to be healthy. Your health is your wealth. Don't try to get all the wealth and you sickly. Don't try to get all the wealth and you can't function. Don't try to get all the wealth and you can't. If you don't have your mind right and your body right, you can't make no money because you're gonna be too tired. So join us over there in our Facebook group, My Lifestyle Challenge. What else I got going on? I think that's it. I always have a lot of stuff going on, but those are the main things. So I'm glad you guys tuned in. I'm glad you guys please share it and like it to your family and friends or anybody that needs to know, because on Monday I go through my book and you know, let me show y'all the chapters that I have in my book. I talked about confidence last week. I have broken people, slave mentality. I talked about I'm tired of my kids. The chapter renew your mind, dating while having kids, finances, how to communicate with your children. I talked about that. We're going to talk about you're 18, get out, kicking your kid out at 18. We're going to talk about that uncomfortable season when you're going through stuff and don't even know what to do. I might need to talk about that one next week. I talk about exercising. I just talk about things to help you get over mentally, physically, and financially. So I hope you guys had a good night tonight. You guys be blessed and tune in to me tomorrow for my Lunch and Learn. I will be on all social media, Periscope, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel as well, guys. So until next time, guys, be blessed. This is LaSheila Holmes. I'm signing out. Have a good day. Today was Motivational Monday. So I hope today you did something that will motivate you to prosper tomorrow, to motivate you to prosper all week. So today was Motivational Monday, and I hope you guys had a great day and have a great evening.